need a feminine clutch. Haroon, Haroon, Haroon.
Curry sauce all over your aims. Delish.
Good afternoon then. I'm here unexpectedly because I was about to play the same game that I was playing on the stream and thought, oh, I better just stream it then. Better just stream it then if we're going to do that, because otherwise you'll be missing parts of the campaign. I know you were gripped previously. Well, never mind. Never mind. I'm going to carry it on. I'm going to stream today. It's Sanctus Reach, one of the Warhammer 40,000 games that we're playing today. Playing this, and later on we're going to do Battle Sector on future streams. We're also going to do Rights of War from back in the 90s as well. There'll be plenty of other Warhammer games. We've got Gladius to do at some point in the future. Shadow of the Horned Rat is another one that we're going to do. If you can hear screeching in the background, it's not the Chaos Demons from the Warhammer universe. It's just some seagulls outside my window, but I'm not going to close the window because we're having a scorcher in England this summer. So it's really just too hot for that. Closed windows, guys. But if you do hear any screeching or things like that in the background, that's why. The window's open and there are at least 3 baby seagulls out there. Herring gulls, huge things. You could eat them, to be honest, but you can't because they're protected. They're protected despite the fact that they will dive bomb you if you're anywhere near their young at times. I've managed to avoid that this week, but earlier this year did happen a couple of times. Didn't actually hit me, but they came really close. Terrifying spectacle. from these terrors of the sky. Yeah, but Sanctus Reach is not as good as Battle Sector, I will be honest, but there are some things that are better about it. You get more units to use, and some of those units are quite fun. I was finding the campaign format a little bit confusing, to be honest. On the first attempt at doing this, it was slightly baffling as to why. The reviews that I'd read, for example, said that the campaigns were quite low on story. I'd have to dispute that there is any story at all to this campaign, and I do find that at least a little bit of story helps the campaigns tick along in a slightly more engaging and fun way. But the gameplay itself is still pretty good. I completely skipped the tutorial, as it says in this title. Not sure why I decided to skip the tutorial. I watched the stream back from last week, and there I was saying you'd think there was a tutorial in this game, but there I was on a screen that very clearly had a tutorial campaign, which I very clearly decided to click off of onto the first campaign without tutorial segments. So that was on me. But we managed to figure out the basic controls. Some of the more kind of like intricate elements of the game were a little bit lost on me last week. I have now seen some stuff from the manual about where sort of like the lines of engagement and things like that actually fall. It's all indicated on the grid, so you can see exactly where you're going to get hit and things like that when moving. And that was a little bit confusing at first, but maybe we'll get on better this time. Maybe we'll get on better this time with Sanctus Reach. It should pop up. Is it going to pop up? There you go. Up there. Sanctus Reach. Not one of the best from Slitherine. They've published a few Warhammer 40,000 games. This one was, I think it was either 2014 or 2017. It was one of those years. Definitely around that time period anyway. And they definitely made a better game with 2021's Battle Sector. But I haven't played this one, and I play quite a lot of Battle Sector, so it's a new one for me. And yeah, I think best bet as if we get right into it, really, rather than me sitting here and droning on for another 10 minutes. Like I just what I did last time, just sat here basically talking to myself. But that's why I enjoy streaming, because I'm not too bad at sitting here and talking to myself. Feel free to join in the chat. The title does say share your Warhammer knowledge with me, please, because really I don't know anything about Warhammer. I've played quite a few of the games over the years, but as I said last week, I was looking at the top 10 Warhammer games of all time, realised that I had 7 out of the 10 games on that list and had only played one of them, which I thought was ridiculous. Why do I keep acquiring these games if I've got no intention of playing them? So that's what we're doing on the channel now. We're doing turn-based strategy games, mostly Warhammer ones. At some point I'd like to do the original XCOM series, because I managed to pick all of that up on sale on GOG. Cost less than about £8, I think, for the entire series. And I played the Xbox 360 versions of XCOM, which came out in the 2010s. Really enjoyed those. The small squad size is kind of a different kind of thing. Each individual unit really matters in those games. But I had a brief look at the original XCOM, and yeah, very, very, very different. Of course, it's a much older game. I think it was about 93, 94, something like that, XCOM, but old. At any rate, you use DOSBox to run it. But the great thing about GOG.com is obviously that's all kind of sorted out for you, and you don't have to do anything but unusual. Just open your game in the usual way and all of the emulation is taken care of, and it runs perfectly, runs absolutely perfectly. So XCOM at some point is probably quite likely. I have to say, changed the layout on the screen last week. For some reason, the canvas size on OBS was set to an aspect ratio I didn't know existed. Actually, it was it was a curious one. Possibly being automatically set by the screen I was displaying OBS on. I'm not 100% sure, but that's set to a kind of portrait thing. Who knows? Who knows? But it's fixed now. It should look all right. We should be 1080p, 60 frames a second. If anybody does decide to tune in, it's unlikely at this stage, but if anybody does, and then please do feel free to let me know if there's any technical difficulties or anything. There's links going to be posted by Stream Elements throughout the stream for Discord. If you want to join the Discord, you can get a list of all of the different sound commands and different fun things that you can do in the chat there. There's plenty of them. There's games, there's plenty of sounds, and alerts and all of that sort of stuff as well. It's all set up from before when we used to do Twitch. Played a lot of No Man's Sky on Twitch a couple of years back, and I just thought I kind of missed it. I'm going to plug the radio station again though. I'm currently making content for Alt Zone Radio. They're an internet radio station based down on the south coast in Weymouth in the UK. If you haven't checked out altzoneradio.com, please do. There's some brilliant shows on there, everything from punk and metal to goth and dark wave and mod music, indie rock, all of that good stuff. If you're into alternative music, then Alt Zone Radio is a great choice for all of those times where you're just letting Spotify dictate what you should listen to. Being told what to do by an algorithm, aren't you? You think you've got everything that's going on, but how do you know? You're not really checking. It's much better to have your playlist curated by human beings who are going through all of those new releases, and you get them all on altzoneradio.com, so please do go and check that out. I have the weekly roundup on Fridays at 4 p.m. UK time, and it's repeated at 10 p.m. UK time later on the Friday. That is a 2-hour show rounding up all of the week's best metal releases. Everything from doom metal and stoner rock to thrash and death metal, sometimes black metal, leaning into the more gothic end of things sometimes. And I'll put a little bit of sort of classic rock and stuff like that on there. If any of those classic bands decide to release stuff. We had the Deep Purple and the Rolling Stones in 1 week in 2026. What's going on there? None of those men arguably have any right to still be alive, never mind still releasing albums. But what can you do? You can't stop them. You can't stop them at all. So let's get on with the game then. Let's get on with the game. Continue, I suppose this time I should be able to select. Is it? The whole thing appears to have gone. That upset it. Didn't like to have me press continue for some reason. I hope the game will be okay. It should run fine. I mean, it's old. If anything, I suppose that means... Oh, dear. Oh, no, we don't want this. So sorry, that was a skirmish that I did that on because I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I mean, it says here I was in front. It says I'm in front. I didn't feel like I was in front in any way, shape, or form. I can tell you that. Now we want to go back to the campaign. It's the campaign we want. We were doing the... That's probably just going to load game then. Stormclaw, that's the one. Yeah, 13th of July. Sounds right. Does sound right. Yeah, so we're going to pick one of these. We've done both of those. Those were the two that we did last time round. And we're moving on from the Thunderhawk crash site into the Acid Woods. Then you get 2 more of these sort of smaller Acid Woods skirmishes. And there's different... sort of, you've got Skirmish Gothtown, Skirmish Hollow Hills all down there, Imperial Fortress, these different ones, and then there's kind of like Gothtown there, these sort of like bigger named battles that are more like the sort of centerpiece part, sulfuric refineries at the top there. But where it says Skirmish, those are smaller battles, or so it says. It still felt challenging to me, but that's possibly because I have no idea what I'm doing. It would be a challenge. Any of it is a challenge at this stage. And I kept trying to use the controls from Battle Sector all the time. It's completely different on this one. It's mostly left mouse button on this one. Right to cancel. So you get these briefing screens. Space Wolf forces hold positions in the west. The orcs will attack from the east. And we have to hold the line. The objective for both sides is to control the most victory points when the round limit runs out. That seems to be just the MO for the entire thing, really. The objective always seems to be control the most victory points. Which are marked locations on the map. They're not marked on your mission briefing, though. Making planning somewhat confusing. Is this the army we're going to get? Are we going to get 2 tanks and a couple of speeders? We'll see. We're going to decide what to get. We get to choose 2,000 points worth. So that could actually be a lot worse. You've got the Rhino. Yeah, they're just Rhinos. So they're only really transporters. They can fire, but they're more for transporting troops. This much I do know. I remember that from when I was about 12. And had like a Warhammer 40,000 starter set and a few more things. The Rhinos were popular then. The Land Speeders, I know from Battle Sector. But the Blood Angels version, I don't know how much difference. I mean, plenty of difference, really. Because it's kind of unique game to game. Yeah, those bikers were pretty good on the other one, so I think I might want those. We definitely want these guys. I'm assuming that this little kind of insignia next to where it says Grey Hunter Pack Melter Gun is because they were on the last campaign, so we're going to bring them in. I want 2 Melter Gun guys, definitely, because that's good for armor. We're going to want regular troops, of course we are. We've still got 1,120 points left. I feel like, you know, that's some decent amount of infantry, right? Right? Let's have all of them. 1,000 points to go then. The Blood Claw packs, I think, are the sort of melee kind of guys. But we're going to want... Should we bring... Only 200 points for the tanks? Don't see why not then. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't seem too bad. What is a Swift Claw Squadron? That's what we have to ask ourselves. Is it you? Who? Ah, those are the bikers, so yes. Definitely want them. I'm assuming that they've got good movement and so forth. Hopefully good evasion. What does this mean? It reveals the map and gives them a plus 40 weapon accuracy bonus. It's got to be good. High mobility tactics. Performing ranged attacks doesn't deplete unused movement. And that's another little thing that I didn't quite get. Going to ignore the bot popping in there with their AI viewers. Why would I want AI viewers? They're not alive. They can't really see me. I know that it would make it look like I'm really popular, but any idiot could work that out, couldn't they? Anybody could work that out. I know it looks a bit daft when I've got like 317 followers and nobody on Twitch ever actually watches the stream. The reason that happens is because I'm not very consistent. I haven't been on for 2 years, and so that's about as inconsistent as it can possibly get, isn't it? And apart from that, it's really because I was all over the place time-wise. You know, I'd stay regular for about 2 months, pick up a bunch of followers, get some subscribers, and then I'd have no choice. Life would get in the way and I'd have to change the stream time. And the people who used to watch couldn't watch anymore. So you'd start again, get new viewers, keep going. And it would go like that. We ended up with a core of about 4 or 5 people. And to be honest, that's not too shabby. It's worth doing. But, you know, I've just popped here on random today. But no, we don't want any AI viewers. In fact, they've not got eyes. Do you know, how can they view anything? Does it mean it's just an account that will log into Twitch and pretend to watch the stream? It's awful. You should be ashamed of yourself. Why you do it this way? So where were we? Do we want Blood Claw packs? What are you, Blood Claw packs? Is that you? Yeah. painfully long time zooming in here. So they're just chainswords and bolt pistols, but they are cheap. Their armor's not bad. We've got 280 points still to use. I feel like... Let's put a pack lead. Is a pack leader good? Is a pack leader good? Probably. Got to be, hasn't he? He restores health with melee kills. 30 hit points of health for every one. I mean, that's decent. CK gets plus 40 weapon accuracy for all allied units when firing on this target. So that's a useful ability. Potent force field generator. Also useful. So yeah, and quite happy to have them. We'll have you, you, and you. And that's it. That's the points used perfectly. Well, it's got to be good. We didn't get everything, of course. Will I live to regret not bringing the flamers? Not sure about that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Only one way to find out what you're going to regret and what you're not. And that's to get stuck in to a bit of Warhammer. Warhammer. So this is deploy mode. And then, like, once you've done that deployment, you just end the turn. Like, you literally just end the turn. I'm not unhappy with... Maybe move you to somewhere where you haven't got tons of irritating obstacles in your way to what you're actually trying to do. And we'll separate you out a little bit, but apart from that... Can we move them? Is move all anybody can do, presumably. Well, I'm going to take these lads, like, straight in, to be honest. Get in there. Is that all of the chainsword boys? I think it actually is. So... you might as well go in there as well. And I'm going to stick that there. I'll move those back a bit. Okay. We can't do a lot because we can't see. So yeah, come on then. Should put my headphones on so we can actually hear what's happening in the game. Would help. Picture of a Dalek on the seaside just sent to me there. He's out doing his charity work. You see, you know nothing of the Dalek. Just judgmental. They weren't far away, were they? Not seeing where these victory points are, but most VPs at the end of the game wins. They have 4. We don't have any. We're not even sure where they are. 1. Oh, that's 1. Can we just take that? Or is it that we have all... Oh, we have all 4. We're the ones we have to defend. Got you. We're defending. It did say that, to be fair. Shoot 'em, boys. Annoying. What's them? Yeah. I knew that's what you were gonna do. We do want to actually set the reaction arc if we can. Did you do... Really? That's done? Looks like it's backwards, but fair enough. Whatever you say. Let's grenade it. Excellent. That war buggy is straight out. That's good stuff. It does still count as cover, I think. That's why you can continue to blow it up. What's your... Oh, only a 5% chance to hit, and it's out of range for the... That's not good. I was going to say, I hope that's enough. There's a reaction shot from the Orc boys with shooter over there. But not if I go there or here. Get them. It's the wrong guns. I'm using the wrong things. Shit. It's a bit late now. You're sort of who we want, really, aren't you? He's in bits. Right, that's a unit out. Can't complain at that. Can you not move? Not very far. Just stand on there for now. Stand on there and guard things. Right, there's some melter gun lads, but I can't get them anywhere near any artillery right now, so I'm going to move them round the back. Up to where we can get them somewhere useful. Alright, can you shoot him? 80% chance will do me. And again. Will do nicely. Can you... why can't you move where we want you to? Which is over there. What about you? No reaction threat there. Shame we can't do any more than that. Out of range. Blimey, I think they'd get a bit of cover there though anyway. The tank should survive. I would hope. Make sure these remain actually guarded as well. We've got these heading over. There's a lot of them, and I'll bet there's more. If it's mainly boys, we've got 2 more war buggies to deal with, but they went down so easily. What are these? Combi Scorchers. They're not going to be fun. And the Sluggers, we want to... Yeah, let's focus on the Burners and the Scorchers, the war buggies first of all. Try and take out the biggest hitters first, but... Who do we have? Just them. Well, in that case, let's hope that we get some good reactions. That didn't seem to hurt our Rhino at all, so that's fantastic. They're just tickling. I'm glad they're all going in on the big heavy thing. Ooh, that hurt a bit more. It's annoying I can't check on the health of it while I'm here in the enemy turn. We have to wait and see exactly how bad this has been. Right, they're splitting themselves. And we've got the greater of our forces over the other side there, over on the right. So we can swoop round and flank this lot as they come down here. Shit. We just lost 2 units inside the tank. Scratch everything. This is a disaster. I thought it could withstand more than that. That's what you get for underestimating an orc, man. Right, that's pulped. A couple of them at least. Can't have any more attacks from that unit, but this one does. Forcing us back. Right up in our grill there. Alright, I mean, they sacrificed the unit to do it. Ouch! Watch yourselves. Gonna have them up. We're having them all right up. That just was not it, was it? That was a bad time for us, guys. They're going to get shot at if they run over there. That's the only problem. They're going to get shot at if they move almost anywhere. So, do it. You might as well. They don't get that many. Come on, keep going. Chop them. Chop them right up. Why don't we get to do another attack with them? Oh, we do. There was nowhere to tacticals retreat like too. Unfortunately for you lads. Right, that's him, add up. What's the chance? 70%'s not bad. Not a very good chance of hitting those ones, though, unfortunately. No, no, I thought I was avoiding it then. Bastard. Anywhere further you can go away than that now. Oh well. %'s no good. Very low chance to hit. Oops. Not ideal. They're really stuck there. Damn it. Nice.
Run them down. We're gonna explode.
You are. Told you. You were right. You were always going to explode. It's another buggy down and I'm glad about it. So I do kind of want to take on that knob boss. See if we can get there. I know we're going to get shot at. Not as... We got further than I thought. I mean, that didn't help him, did it? Stab him up. Oh, you're not... You're not those guys. You don't do stabbing up. Damn it. Is that all your movement as well? Oh, shite. Oh, well. Let's throw it at you. No tacticals retreats for you. On. Has he got anything useful he can do for us? Why can't he use that, mate? I'll just start moving. You got to start being useful at some stage. Actually move, face that way. Maybe you can do something later, if not now. Of actions it claims. Bit of a scraping for him, really, wasn't it? Didn't do much. It's these lads that are really causing us a bit of a problem. It's all out of range, but they should be able to go in soon. Horrible feeling this is just not going to go well now. That's something, that's something. We took the boss out. Okay. That can't be good. That can't be good. Lads are on fire. After last time, I'm not confident about this thing surviving at all if they're deciding to go after it like this. They're bringing everybody back round. This is the battle here. I fear that you might shoot these lads to bits if you keep on like this. Yeah, they've actually fallen back. Didn't expect them to do that. Ugh, ugly. Did it not just say it was my turn now? Okay then. So I'm seeing enemy turn. He's gone, he's gone. They're not looking too clever. What, are they out of range? Oh, this unit's stunned, so it can't really do anything in that case. And it is nearly dead also. So that's nice, that's great. You know, get into it. Shoot him. Not happy about that. Can you get close to him? Looks like you can. Don't know how much that terrain effects matters. Alright, fine. It's only a little one. We should be able to do these.
Tacticals, retreat line.
You're going nowhere. But we didn't manage to do him in. He manages to survive and cling on just a little bit, but not for too much longer. Punch him in face. Yeah, I mean, he punched him all right. That's all that's left of him. Bits and giblets. Should just end ourselves with the grenade as well. I'm doing it. So so stupid. Okay, I mean, can you fall back? Yeah. Oh, right. I shouldn't have done any of that then. I thought they were going to get attacked if they tried to. That changes things. Block line of sight. Shit. You still not see him? Oh. Motherfucker.
Tacticals, retreat line.
Too late for that. Your giblets. That's just how it's got to be. Right, so we've still got this thing causing us a nuisance. But it can't take many hits at all. It's really surprising. Oh, I think it will damage them if they're standing next to it when it blows up, so I'm going to shoot it. I was hoping that you would explode a bit more quickly and not get them hits back, but you did. I feel like if I go after these places, it's just going to tell me I can't shoot them. Go on. Suppose we're just got to accept that. No actions left anyway. Might as well move you back over here. It's a shame it's just a wreck. It's not really got any artillery or any vehicles or anything like that left at this stage. But I mean, that is them significantly weakened at least. Who's left? Oh, they've still got actions. I mean, I won't say I hadn't hoped they were going to take it out. Job's a good one. Why can it barely move? I really wish I could move them, but I can't. These still have actions and movement. Probably can't get to anyone anywhere useful with it. No, I can't. I mean, they are nearly all dead, I suppose, unless they're going to send in reinforcements. We've had them up. If I just think things through even slightly, we could have avoided this carnage. I mean, that's it. That's what they're down to. But look at how much it was absolutely destroyed them. There's only one left in each. You Burke. He's not going to do much, is he? Can do that. That's at least useful. Oh, bollocks. It doesn't feel like a win, but I think we won. We control all of the points. I can only assume then that if it's not just going to end when we hit end turn, that reinforcements will arrive. And we should think about that. Let's just wait and see. Oh! There is still them there. I just don't think it's right that them two Space Marines are being menaced in this way by this guy. Okay, that's what it was. It was him down there being an absolute menace. Something of a hollow victory, though, don't you feel? It didn't seem all that good to me, guys. It really didn't. I mean, only 2 survived in that unit. They're alright. They're alright. He barely did anything. Because of where he started. Guess that is on me. That survived just about. Such a shame. 2 units inside that there were. So that's the worst thing that happened to us by a long stretch, that one there. But plenty did survive, I suppose. Only 1 out of that one, they didn't. They managed it. They managed it. Yeah. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot better. Yeah, I mean, 1,000 more points than them. Come on. Surely, actually, let's be kind to ourselves. A resounding victory. That's all done, and we'll do this one then. Both forces have orders to advance without losing their bases. The Space Wolves hold their positions in the west. The Orcs hold positions in the east. Again. It just seems... the objective for both sides is to control the most victory points when the round limit runs out. As usual, this one's attrition. Once again, 2,000 points to choose from. I was quite happy with what we had before, to be honest. You know, not everything that happened was the fault of the people down there on the field, was it? So, yeah, quite happy with it overall. I do want the Rhino transports. I do want my melter guns. Where's the other ones? We got 3 of these. We had a pack leader, but he's weirdly a more expensive one than previously. He's a different guy. The other one didn't die. Still 600 to go. Where's my bike dudes? Those. And just 80 points to choose from, so it's another Blood Claw pack, isn't it? Of course. That's your lot. Off we go. Can't go that far. No idea. Hoping for the best. Did he just make all of those Gretchens appear? It's not good, is it? Right, that really backfired on them. Really? How dumb was that from the AI? Don't like this. That's bad. That's bad. Losing one of the bikes right off the bat is not good at all. Probably should have put them at the back. Didn't think it through. Evil little snot goblins. Now this guy, the runt herder. I don't like the look of him. Look at this thing, the squig. Yeah, they're not nice. They're not nice. That's pinned. I think it's about time to just deploy the just deploy the lads. Why is that the closest you can get? This sucks. Get rid of the burners. If we can.
Tacticals, retreat like. The suckers are beating us.
We're going to try and take these guys out if we can, because everyone's stuck there otherwise. Well, okay then. Oh, shit. Ow. At least it didn't hurt much. Not bad. And they have some cover. Let's start moving some of this. They missed. That's great. Can we get... Ah! Alright, they didn't. But this is really what these guys are for, charging in with chainswords. They only got the one attack. Possibly because they got shot at, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, they only get one attack when they're coming out of that.
The suckers are beating us!
Didn't even see them all the way down there. I can only actually see one of the points that we're supposed to control, which is this one. It says we've got 2 each. There's both of theirs. There's one of mine. The other one? Let's hope they don't know where it is either. That's all I can say there. They've not done anything yet, and they can move all the way up there, so that's good. That's great.
The suckers are beating us!
He doesn't actually have what I want, but I'm going to do that, even though it's going to hurt me as well. Because it'll kill them. There's not much in your range, really, is there? They're 1, 2, 3 squares away. Oh well. I was asking for it, really. Good. Hardly touched him. I really hope those bikes survive. They're already on the last legs, mate. We didn't need that. We didn't need any of this. He's on fire. Oh, well. Oh, no. At least there was some friendly fire there. Right, I'll go.
As strong as a beast.
These melter gun guys. Oh, I feel like I want them to hit him, but they're not going to be able to. So for now, I'll just hit them. They're gonna get shot at a lot, but since they can make the run, I'm gonna see if they can survive it. Go on, lads. Oh yes, that is good.
As strong as a beast.
They count as pinned for some reason. Oh right, that already counts as right next to him though, so never mind. That's why.
Dead again, kids.
Yeah, gonna get shot at a lot doing this. I wanted to do that. Mother. Axe! It didn't look like it did anything worthwhile, honestly.
As strong as a beast.
Wallop. They've still got actions.
Run away!
Seems a little wasteful. Can't lie. But we've done it now. Looks like that's it for now. Right, see if we can... Might put them out of someone's range, I don't know. We can't move them. We can move them a bit. Okay. Hoping for the best once again. That doesn't look good. That does. Always on the move. Big lad. Oh, no. Don't stun them. Oh, nasty. He's come over here, though. Right, them being stunned isn't good either. At least they're getting shot at. They're on fire. Lovely. Fuck. We lost the victory points.
Kill everything.
Damn! Crits all round, that's good. They didn't get anything out of this maneuver. Well, not much. Not much. But they got something. Oh no, man. We're losing units like nobody's business. Not good. You, man. Wallop him. Oh, it's carved him in half. It really has.
Beating us.
Wait, have you still... You still got a grenade to throw. It will hurt us, but it will hurt them. Didn't hurt us that much. I think it killed someone, but they were on their last legs, I guess. Didn't kill him, though.
For us and the All-Father.
Is that them dead? It is. Good. Good. Are they still pinned? No. Right. It will be tacticals retreat like in them, boys.
Suppressing fire.
sticking behind some cover. Now. This is something else entirely, isn't it? Let's start with him. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. You and your squig. Eh? He's down. Ah, there's one up there. Oh, bugger. Didn't mean to do that. I'll move. Capture that too. Can you hit them? No. Because they're not visible. Glad that worked. Such low odds.
The suckers are beating us!
Morale broken. It wasn't really what you'd call successful, was it? Hopefully we can get a reaction on them if they move, and them. It's a lot of dead Gretches. We did get the reaction, good. Don't like that much though. Oh, that even less, they're all dead. Oh, we're losing so much. And again. We haven't got too much left alive though, to be fair. So we should be able to swoop in now. I mean, let's take them out first. And then swoop in.
Courage and honor!
Out of range as usual.
Retreat like.
Excellent. Problem with him is he hasn't got any ranged weapons. It's not great. Can he frag him? Why can't you frag him? Because it's on a 1 round cooldown. Goodness me.
We will hunt them down.
Presume, yeah, block line of sight because it's in there, fine. Can't do a lot about that. There's them there. There's dead Space Marines bloody everywhere, I'll say that much. And we've got them down there, but they're sort of covered. What are we forgetting? Oh, you.
For us and the All-Father.
It's going to be dead now that I've moved him there and not giving him in any way whatsoever of moving. Surely. Yeah. Well, that's it for them. That's all you can do. Well, you can shoot a couple of times. No, they can't.
Tacticals, retreat like.
You. Thank you. Get in there. I'm not going to go any further out than that. Still can't hit him. Piss off. though. So that's popped up on the side there. I'll have a look at those things. Pickability, it's not loading the thing properly. Something's wrong with the installed. Alright, we'll have the top one, whatever it was. No idea. Either way, we won. Not quite as convincingly as last time. We lost quite a lot. 5 units. 4 infantry, 1 fast attack, the bikes. We took out a commander, an elite, 20 infantry units, so I guess we won. But, you know, properly. And then the next one will be the Hollow Hills. But that'll be it for me for today. Don't think we even got any viewers in, did we, apart from the bot thing? But never mind. I'm going to gradually just keep telling people that we're doing Twitch again. We're going to carry on with Warhammer 40,000 Sanctus Reach, the name of this game. And not as good as Battle Sector, but I am enjoying it more as I get going with it, I've got to say. I could do with a bit more story, like I mentioned earlier. I say a bit more, any amount of story would be good. I always try and do it and I always get it wrong. In this one, in Sanctus Reach, love it, though. Really enjoying it. I like the variety of orc units that you don't get in some of the other games. Seeing ones I've never seen before. I don't really know about these sort of squig herders or whatever it said they were. He went down pretty easily and he didn't do too much. I think he spawned a few units of Gretchens at the start, but they were no obstacle. They never are. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Picked up the whole thing. It's on sale on GOG.com at the moment. Picked up like the whole series for about a tenner. Well, I'm missing 1 DLC, but we've got like the game and 2 of the 3 currently available DLCs. I say currently available, so there's going to be more. I doubt it at this point. But Battle Sector, that's had DLC as recently as I think April or May, I think it was this year. So they're still doing that one. Still doing Gladius as well. So at some stage we will do Gladius also. Why not? Why not do Gladius? Why not do all of them? We're going to do loads. Cursed Relic, was that one of them? Probably. They've definitely had ones with the word cursed and definitely had ones with the word relic. So it's bound to have been Cursed Relic at some stage, right? I don't know. Not going to do Dawn of War and stuff like that, though. In case anyone watches and wonders. Not doing the real-time strategy game, so we won't be doing Total War either. I do have the 1st and 3rd of the Total War Warhammer games, but I'm rubbish at them. It's the real-time element is just too much going on for me to actually really be able to get the hang of it. I admire people who can play those games. The only real-time strategy game that I enjoy playing is Age of Empires 2, so there's some chance that we play that at some point. But the thing about Age of Empires 2, of course, is that the people who play it at a really high level. They play it so well, and I'm not even vaguely comparable to the level that people who stream it play it at. But we could do it for fun and curiosity if we have either of those things, fun or curiosity. They've not banned that yet. We went out the World Cup, folks. I'm not happy about it, but what can you do? I just put some music on, finished my beer, and went to bed. When I got up, I went for a walk. I fed the birds. I mean, what are you going to do? It's only a game, innit? It's only a game, folks. We've got the 3rd place Mickey Mouse game on Saturday, isn't it? I think it's 10 o'clock UK time. I'll be watching it. I'm interested to see how we get on against France. So I'm actually also interested to see if we can be asked to play France. But given that France couldn't be asked in the semi-finals, maybe they can't be asked in this either, and we'll get 3rd place, which would actually be England's best World Cup finish since 1966. So it's not that pointless, is it? Better is better. Better than last time is better than last time. It's not like we have to win it to have improved. So if we're improving and there's still chance for that to be true, then cool. If we don't win on Saturday, then we've just stayed the same. And it seems the semi-finals is our World Cup level for now. Did Tuchel make the right calls? Of course he fucking didn't, but not in the last game, but he did in all the other ones. So I'm quite happy to see how he gets on in the Euros. That's what we've got next, isn't it? In international football, but the football season will be starting soon as well. Lincoln City supporter, we're having our 1st season in the Championship since the 60s, the early 60s. I think it was like the 61, 62 season, very early 60s. And we're going to get we're gonna get wrecks every week, but like it's gonna be amazing going to like West Ham away and stuff like that. So looking forward to it, folks. If I was bothered about getting beat every week, I wouldn't have become a Lincoln City supporter. Last season was an anomaly. We don't usually go on 29 on-game beaten runs and win the league with 103 points. 103 points. It's better than a lot of the bigger clubs that went down to League One and went back up. They didn't have seasons that good. They didn't. Did the Cardiff? I'm going to do another one of these. I originally said these were going to be Monday nights at 9 p.m. That turned out to not be a plausible way of doing this. So, it's going to be Sundays 6 till 9 as the actual regular stream. To have a bit of an anchor point, but there may well be little pop-up ones, just like you've had here and now. You know, we've done a couple of hours today, nearly. We're on an hour and 40, just coming up for now on this stream. Never mind, right? That's not too bad. Not too bad. That's about how long it takes me to do a couple of different missions on this campaign, and we'll play through. I would say play through one campaign on here. Then we'll switch over to Battle Sector and we'll do a campaign on there. And then we'll come back to Sanctus Reach and we'll do... what is that other campaign called now? It's called Legacy of the Weird Boy. There's also... we're doing Stormclaw at the moment. That's what you've been watching. There is also Hour of the Wolf. And Legacy of the Weird Boy. And the Red Wow we'll have to do at some point. Horrors of the Warp, as you can see, there is the only one I don't have. We don't have that DLC. Presumably it brings Chaos factions into the game. Hopefully they're playable. Fingers crossed. If they are, I will get it at some point. Absolutely will. That'd be great to have all of the factions available in the game. There's a lot more in Battle Sector, factions-wise, but those factions don't quite seem to have the same variety of units. They don't. I think you get nearly everything that an army has on Sanctus Reach, at the very least. So that's not too bad. But on this one, I think when you go in skirmish, you can see what armies we currently have available. Oh, changes the music for you there, doesn't it? Players said against Space Wolves, Orcs, Astra Militarum, which is the Imperial Guard. Yeah, that's it. We only have 3 at the moment. So Space Wolves, Orcs, Astra Militarum is what you get with the base game and the DLC that we have. Presumably you only had Space Wolves and Orcs in the base game, and that one of the DLC I have adds the Militarum, and I guess the other one just added campaigns, maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, nice one. Loads of stuff to do. Tons and tons of Warhammer. Maybe I should go around the Warhammer Reddits and try to rustle up some interest in helping me learn how these games are better played, because I'm damn sure I'm not very good at them at the moment, but we're getting through, so that's something to build on. It's got to be. Right then, folks, I'll be back. It's going to be Sunday. It's going to be 6 p.m. UK time, running through till 9 p.m. That's the regular stream. Sanctus Reach is going to be happening then, just like today. Hope to catch some people there, maybe. Yeah, I'll try. It helps if I tell people I'm going to do streaming, literally anywhere, instead of just leaving it on the mercy of the Twitch algorithm, which does not give a shit about me. I'm pretty sure I got that, not banned, but what's the other one, where it's you've been banned because nobody can see you anymore. Last time I was a streamer, they started telling me that I wasn't appearing in searches and stuff like that, and people weren't getting the notifications, and that made me think, but I just hope I don't have to start a whole new account, not least because I don't want to have to go and set up all of the bloody alerts and sounds and all of this business for a second time. That took ages. Had to actually, do all the editing to get the sounds in the first place. Don't regret it though. They're good ones. You can check the Discord for the full list of all of those things, as I mentioned earlier. Heading off now, but thanks very much. If you're watching the VOD, check out altzoneradio.com. I'm on Fridays at 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. with a metal show rounding up all of the very latest in heavy metal music. And on Sundays, it's the Punk Rock Power Hour with myself, That's 1:30 p.m. UK time. Check out altzoneradio.com. You can also get it on the TuneIn app. You can get it through Apple Music. You can get it through Alexa. You can get it. It's easy enough. If you want to listen to it, you most certainly can. Through just about any device you can think of, you'll be able to get it. So check out Alt Zone Radio, folks. That's where you can find my radio work these days. It's where the bulk of my efforts go when it comes to extracurricular kind of fun stuff. So yeah, please do check it out. All support massively appreciated. You can also go to mixcloud.com/Eastern Alternative Radio. There's the option to follow for free. You can subscribe for, I think it's about £2.99 a month. That gets you exclusive content, and there is about 220 different episodes up there already of whole variety. If you like music, you'll find something to like over there. If you don't like music, I won't bother. It's all music. Well, it's nearly all music, but not 100%. We even had like psychology shows with a qualified therapist. We also had, not just some chump with an Instagram or a TikTok, like an actual qualified therapist. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to put out rubbish stuff, but that's on there. You can find it. It's called Got the Morbs on that Mixcloud page. Please do check it out. Great series made by my partner Annie. She's a registered therapist, fully qualified, and it was very informative, and a lot of people found it useful, and the information that's contained therein doesn't go out of date, well, except for in light of new scientific discovery, but that takes longer than it's been. So you can definitely get some use out of those if you want to listen to a psychology/mental health support podcast. Our Mixcloud page is the one to do so. For that, we also had a paranormal series. That one's called the Sunday Scaries. A few weeks later, everybody had a thing called the Sunday Scaries, so we were going to do a second series and change the name, and we might still do at some point. It was a light-hearted look at the paranormal and folklore, not taking the piss out of it, but also remaining open-minded to the fact that not everything people claim to be true is true. Put it that way. But we had a great time doing that one, but mainly it is music. There's a lot of metal related stuff on there, a lot of punk rock related stuff. You've got 10 episodes of a series called The Graveyard Shift as well. That was a goth show that I did. The Punk Rock Power Hour, Nocturnal Projections, and the weekly roundup of the 3 shows that are still produced for the station regularly. It was actually a full-blown internet radio station broadcasting 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day for 18 months. That's how long we lasted, but it was great fun when we did have the station. Now it's just a Mixcloud page because, frankly, it just costs too much to run an internet radio station with the website and all the other fees. There's fees on top of your fees all over the place in life these days. So you better believe those costs did add up. There was no support financially for it, no funding or anything like that. Anything that supports the stuff that we do is always appreciated though, folks. Mixcloud would be a great place to subscribe. You can obviously, we are on the affiliate program. People can subscribe on Twitch if they want. But personally, never really seen what you get out of that. So there are other ways to support me if you want to support these efforts. Thank you very much anyway, folks. I hope to catch you all again on Sunday, 6 p.m. See you there.